Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today from our Islamabad studio. I'm Chris Taylor. The United States has carried out fresh strikes on Iranian missile and air defense systems, while also targeting IRGC speedboats near the Strait of Hormuz, according to Axios. Iranian media says the Revolutionary Guards responded by targeting U.S. rocket launcher systems in Kuwait using drones. U.S. President Donald Trump says the Strait of Hormuz remains open for commercial shipping, while U.S. Central Command says its forces are prepared to ensure freedom of navigation. However, Tehran insists it has closed the strategic waterway after firing a warning shot at a vessel it claims was on an unapproved route, warning of a severe response to any retaliation. The latest escalation comes as tensions between Washington and Tehran continue to rise, with conflicting claims over the security of one of the world's most vital maritime trade routes. Pakistan has expressed deep concern over the latest escalation in regional tensions, urging all sides to exercise maximum restraint and take immediate steps toward de-escalation. In a statement, the Foreign Office called on all parties to honor their commitments under the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding. Pakistan also reaffirmed its strong support for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all brotherly countries in the region as tensions between the United States and Iran continue to rise. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation has strongly condemned Iran's latest attacks on several Gulf countries. In a statement, the OIC described the strikes on Kuwait, Bahrain, the UAE, Qatar, Oman, and Jordan as a flagrant violation of those countries' sovereignty. The organization also condemned attacks on ships and the disruption of international trade, saying such actions are a clear breach of international law, the United Nations Charter, and the OIC Charter. United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has called for an immediate halt to the escalating conflict between the United States and Iran. Guterres said he is deeply concerned by the latest attacks and warned that a return to full-scale hostilities would have catastrophic consequences for the region, international peace, and the global economy. He urged both Washington and Tehran to resume negotiations immediately and resolve their differences through diplomacy. Kuwait says 3 northern border posts and an offshore Kuwait oil company drilling platform were attacked during the latest exchange of strikes between the United States and Iran. The attacks caused material damage, while one worker was injured in a drone strike on the offshore platform. Meanwhile, Canada has condemned Iran's latest attacks, saying it stands with the Gulf states and warning that strikes on vessels in the Strait of Hormuz violate international law and undermine regional stability. Back here at home, the Pakistan People's Party held rallies across Sindh on Sunday to protest India's suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty and its plans to divert Pakistan's share of water. Demonstrations took place in Karachi, Hyderabad, Larkana, and several other cities under the slogan Marsoon Marsoon, Sindhu Na Dasoon. PPP leaders said they would continue raising the issue at both national and international forums, describing India's actions as a serious threat to Pakistan's water rights. And finally, flash floods and landslides triggered by heavy monsoon rains have claimed at least 50 lives in Bangladesh over the past week. Authorities say the worst-hit Chattogram district accounted for all of the fatalities, including 29 people killed in landslides. Around 35,000 people have been displaced and moved to government shelters, while rescue teams continue delivering food, clean drinking water, and other essential supplies to affected communities. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Chris Taylor.